What's going on, guys? I'm Brad with Despite Fitness, and today is April 30th. We're in the garage, and by we I mean me, training with that gnat. Major catch-up day today because this week I was just kind of overcome with what was going on. We ended up doing for my section, we ran a range this week, and I don't know about you guys out there watching, but if you've ever been on or ran an Army range, it's a long day. A long day of being on your feet, walking around, armor on, you know, up and down, and all kinds of stuff going on. So it was a very exhausting day, and that was Wednesday. So I'm sorry, that was Thursday. So I didn't get in my my speed deadlift. I haven't done my speed squat, and then today would normally be my bench day. I should have done it yesterday, and then like today would be my deadlift or whatever day. So I'll try to get my deadlifting in, my heavy deadlift tomorrow. I'm gonna try to catch up with my speed squat, speed deadlift, and then my regular bench. So for that, I'm calling it, you know, my makeup day. The bench is going to be a 1 rep comp style bench, meaning just a normal like 1 rep bench with chains. So that'll be interesting. For my running warm up, I'm going to rock some sled. Then I'm going to go leg curl, leg extension, and I'm going to set up my reverse hyper and do some reverse hyper. And then I'll launch into my deadlift and my squat. Again, both dynamic effort, speed work. And then after that, I will probably do a little bit of some tricep and some shoulder stuff just to kind of work the upper body a little bit, and then move into my bench. So I'm going to be in the garage here for a while. It's about 4:30 right now. It's going to be a long session, but it'll be a good session, kind of get things caught up and get that work in for the week, even though I've kind of been a shitbag this week. But you know how it goes, right? Some weeks you just kind of OBE. So with that being said, I'm gonna get some music on. Probably gonna do a little bit of work on the treadmill because I haven't, and I need to. A little bit of work on the treadmill, and then we'll move into everything else. So for me, this is gonna be kind of a long day. Hopefully I can get through it without cramping up or having too many issues. Hopefully you guys will stay with me. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you as we go along. Here we go. All right, that's it. That's the video. That's the workout. I didn't show the speed deadlift, and I didn't show the speed squat because really, honestly, there wasn't much point to it. It was pretty quick. You know, try to get through it as fast as I could. So with the deadlift piece, I went straight bar weight. So I was working with 185, and I did 3 sets of 3 times. So 9 total working reps for each set, and then 3 sets. So 27 total working reps for the speed work on the deadlift, and then the same format for the squat. This time again, use straight bar weight, and I went with my SSB, and I think I only had a plate on there, and I used my VBT. This little guy right here, I've shown it before a number of times. It's got a little LED display, and I attached to the bar. It shows me how fast I'm moving, and so the target was meter per second, and I stuck with that for all of the dynamic work, so that was good. Happy there. And then pivoted over to do bench. I did do what I said what I was going to do, which was some additional work before the bench. So I did some tricep work, and then I did some shoulder work. Specifically some straight bar cable push downs, and then some lateral dumbbell flies. I really love the lateral dumbbell flies for whatever reason. Just like, you know, I feel like it gets a good pump on the shoulder. And, you know, if you work on that lateral delt, really adds thickness to the shoulders, and I like that. For the bench piece, working with the monolift, one of my first times going at the bench completely solo. So I probably could have asked for some help from the family, but I just wanted to see how it would go going completely solo. So did the monolift, and I felt like it was pretty good. I enjoy, or I prefer an actual lift off, but in lieu of not having a lift off, using that monolift was absolutely awesome to kind of have me in the right position to start with. And so I used 90 pounds total in chains, and I got up to 320 on the straight bar weight, which means at the top it was like 410. So I'm happy there. 410 for a single, no fail. I'm happy with that. I feel like the bench is kind of coming back around a little bit, because of all things, in the wake of the heart issue, the bench suffered the most, like hands down. So I'm happy to see my bench trending in the right direction, and that's a cool thing. So for any of you that are kind of going through what I'm going through, which is, you know, trying to get back at least to some measure of where you've been before, it's hard, but consistency and sticking with it, it all matters. So hopefully whatever you might be going through, whether it's you know, physical or emotional or whatever, hopefully you're not using that as an excuse to not train, but you're using it as fuel for your training. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I'll always respond, and I just appreciate you guys continuing to support the channel. Bigger today than we've ever been, and it's all because of you guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. And if you happen to know other people who might like the channel, you know, share it with them. Get some more eyeballs on the channel. It's the only way we're going to grow. Aside from that, if you want to support the channel, there's a couple of links in the description box. There is my Amazon page with just some, you know, little items and things that can help out with your training. So if you purchase from there, it helps the channel. There's also my Titan affiliate link, right? So if you like any of the Titan gear that I have, and you're in the market for some home gym equipment, if you use that link, you can get what you need, and it helps the channel. So that's super awesome if you're in the market for that. And then lastly, there is the Train Despite merch in the description box down below. So if you want to rep the gear, rep the brand, that would be super awesome, and it helps the brand out quite a lot, helps the channel out quite a lot. So all that entirely up to you. If you're willing to do one or any of those things, I certainly do appreciate it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Remember, you know, no matter what it is you think you can't do, right? Like try to get back, try to climb the hill after you've fallen down in some form or another. You're never going to get up and climb that hill again if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.